Hello YouTube, it's me, it's Michael B, and for the first time since January 2024, Arcade1Up have reached out to the community and in the process leaked something. Whether this is intentional or not, I don't know, but apparently there's a claw machine coming, and I'm going to tell you more about it right after this. So that's right guys, in today's video we're going to talk about Arcade1Up coming out of community retirement, engaging with the community again today, answering questions, and in the process leaking a claw machine prototype. But before we get into that, I want to say thank you so much everybody for checking out the video. Guys, I always appreciate the support. If this is your first time to the channel, you like what you see, go ahead, subscribe, click the bell for notification, all that YouTube stuff. It's been an extremely long time since Arcade1Up did anything directly with the community, whether that be host a live stream, do a show on their YouTube channel, just reach out to the community in general. I think it goes all the way back to, January, if not even earlier, maybe even October, since the last time they did anything. And there's a lot of reasons possibly for that. The negative community feedback they were receiving constantly, people saying they didn't like the way that it was coming across. Me personally, I just think that the problem is the community member, they got to host these live streams with them. He's a real putz boy. And at this point, we had all but thought Arcade1Up had written the community off. They were moving forward, just doing what made sense business-wise. They didn't want to engage with the people on their Facebook groups or through YouTube, any of that stuff. Until today, when out of nowhere, I got a notification on my phone, Arcade1Up is live. So that's right, I got a notification around 4:30 Newfoundland time, which would be 3 p.m. Eastern time, that Arcade1Up was hosting a live session. And I was like, this must be some mistake or something. But no, they actually were live showcasing one of their new products, and David McIntosh, the person that we all remember from the original community engagement way back in the day after he came on, after working with AtGames, believe it or not, he joined Arcade1Up and he used to be the real community ambassador talking to the public. Well, David was back and they were showing us something. Now, the main reason they were there was to showcase the new two-player NBA Jam Slimcade or Casinocade, whatever you want to call it, that is now available. Pre-orders will be filled in the next couple days. They had one in the office they wanted to show off. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't at my PC, so I couldn't record any of the live, and of course, with an Instagram live video, they get taken down pretty much right away after it's done. But luckily, some people out there, including myself, captured some screenshots. This one actually came from Console Kits. So here's a picture of them towards the end of the stream playing the NBA Jam game, showcasing how it was going to work. The whole time they were answering questions. So that's basically what took place on the stream. Now, as easy as it is to judge what Arcade1Up are doing a lot of times, I mean, Instagram isn't exactly a lot of ours favorite social media source. I mean, mostly we're on YouTube or Facebook, so Instagram seems like a bit of an odd choice. It's like their TikTok efforts. Seems like it's more geared towards the kids and out of our element, but I'm going to give where credit is due here. I actually thought this was really well done. I mean, nothing against Cyrus. I think Cyrus is the nicest guy in the world, but there's just something about him where he's very corporate, and like he's going to be very protective. He's very nice. He's got a way about him that for some reason, I don't know what it is, but people don't seem to trust or something. I don't get it. They don't feel like he's the kind of person that can be edgy and give them the information they want. However, David did a great job here. He came on, he was answering questions. He actually was a little feisty. He was kind of fighting back at the community. Like he was saying, yes, we all know you want XLs, and kind of giving it back a little bit, which showed a little bit of backbone. And I thought David did a great job hosting here, answering community questions. I asked one about the NBA Jam Deluxe NBA Jam Deluxe 2 player, I said, is this going to be the form factor going forward? And I didn't get exactly the answer I wanted, but they said they're exploring all shapes and sizes, so still no answer on whether or not we're going to be getting Casino-cades, Slim-cades going forward, but it's definitely not a definitive that it's going to happen either. Anyways, I thought this was actually really well done today, and I'm super happy to see them engaging with the community again. That's 100% what they should be doing, but that's not the only thing that came out of today's Instagram Live. So here you can see David during the video walking around the office, answering questions, and one of the things everybody does, and especially eagle-eyed people want to know what the next big thing from Arcade1Up is doing, is they take a look at the surroundings in the background of the offices when these people do these interviews. And lo and behold, of course, out in the open for the public eye to see here, you can see right here behind David, I'll blow it up, is this here. And what exactly is this? Well, it's an Arcade1Up prototype claw machine. I know, claw machine, right? So I want to take you way back when to 11 months ago when this Putz boy, like I mentioned earlier, was doing some stuff with Arcade1Up, volunteering, being on that 1UP show, an Arcade1 update. While we were doing a show, again, eagle-eyed viewers noticed in the background there behind Cyrus, right here where my mouse is right now, that there was a piece of a box out there, and quickly people found out that Arcade1Up may or may not have been working on a claw machine. So of course the leaks today aren't the first we ever heard of a claw machine, but at the time people were speculating it was going to be some kind of weird digital claw machine. But if you take a look at these pictures that were taken from the video today, and once again thanks to James Hates Everything for sending these pictures out to myself and P-Dubs, but as you can see, this is, in fact, this is a full operational claw machine. Now, when I heard about the digital thing, I thought, oh, that's the stupidest thing in the world. I have no interest in that. But if this is a physical claw machine and for a reasonable price, my daughter will literally shit. This is something, it's so stupid. I don't even really like the claw machines. I just do it for my daughter. But yes, she will be all over this. So if Arcade1Up are making some kind of claw machine, and I mean, this looks reasonably sized too, maybe anywhere from a large deluxe to an XL. I mean, this is something I would definitely have to take a shot at. Like, my daughter would go nuts. This would be your favorite thing in the house. Is it something I want? Hell no. But my daughter? Oh yeah, she'd be all over it. Now, don't get too excited, guys. I mean, prototypes don't mean much. Like, we see them all the time in the background. Like, y'all remember the Miami store? They had all kinds of stuff in the background. Tapper, Double Dragon, that Sonic Arcade, and nothing came of it. So, a prototype, maybe a prototype, maybe a prototype. But I think it's interesting that it got shown here today. Now, while some people will say they accidentally leaked it, and in the past I've said I don't think they mean to do this stuff, I think they just screw up. Sometimes I think they do intentionally do stuff. David McIntosh isn't stupid, so if Arcade1Up is questioning whether or not they should release this claw machine or bring it to market, there's a very good possibility it wasn't an accident and it was intentionally leaked. It was intentionally shown out there to try to create a buzz to see if people would talk about it, make videos about it, if people will be interested. So there's a possibility, even though people are saying this is accidentally leaked, this was intentionally leaked. I mean, it's not like Arcade1Up haven't done this kind of stuff in the past. It's a weird marketing technique, but it does create buzz. So anyways, is it intentionally leaked? Maybe. Is it an accident? Maybe. We don't know. Will it ever come out? We don't know. But we did see it, and it looks a lot cooler than I thought it was going to look like. And like I said, I think my daughter's going to dig it. So once again, guys, I just want to give you a good view of it here. I mean, there's nothing that aesthetically pleasing about it. There's just a word there that says claw machine. It's all in black. There you've got the receptacle where the stuff comes out. There's all the stuffed toys with the Arcade1Up logo there and the little joystick with Arcade1Up under it. I mean, this is definitely not the final version, but I even like it just like that, just black. I don't need a lot of craziness on it. Of course, they tried to brand it, tie it in with something, you know, Arcade1Up. This would probably be the Costco Squishmallow Arcade1Up claw machine by the time it's done. But yeah, overall, I think it's actually pretty neat. I'm not going to lie. So anyways, guys, that's just my quick takeaway from today's Arcade1Up Instagram Live. I don't know necessarily about the medium Instagram Live. I'm not the biggest Instagram guy or TikTok guy, and I don't know how many people in our age demographic, big fans of Arcade1Up, are in that demographic. I mean, it does seem like they're aiming for kids, but I will give them credit. I thought it was pretty well done. I thought David McIntosh did a great job coming out there, engaging with the community, kind of fighting back and showing that, you know, he's got a backbone. There's some spirit there with Arcade1Up. Thought he did a good job answering questions. And of course, the leak makes it all the much more fun because now we see this ridiculous claw machine that I kind of want to happen. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of today's Instagram Live? Was it good to see Arcade1Up back and active, engaging with the community? And what do you think of the claw machine? Is that friggin' cool or what? Anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. This is Michael B. the Game Genie. I'll talk to you next time.